Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to cut through the noise and get straight to what you need to know.
That's the plan.
And today, we're doing a deep dive into something lots of you might be eyeing: Vevor Beach Fishing Carts.
Ah, yes, the Vevor
They
carts.
promise a lot, right?
Yeah.
But we're asking, are they solid value, or is it more like quality roulette when you click buy?
It's a really interesting question, especially considering Vevor itself. They're a Shanghai company, started back in 2007,
Okay.
and their product range is just vast. I mean, laser engravers, hydroponics, kitchen equipment. Yeah, literally almost everything. So you have to wonder, can a company making everything really master, anything specific, like a heavy-duty beach cart?
That's a fair point. It's like focus versus volume.
Exactly. Are they spreading themselves too thin?
But looking just at the carts themselves, I mean, on paper, they look pretty good.
Oh, absolutely. That's the hook.
They list heavy-duty performance capacities from 200, sometimes up to 500 pounds. Prices seem reasonable, maybe $80 to $400 depending on the model. And they have the features you want: those big balloon tires for sand,
Essential for the beach.
and aluminum construction, which is key for avoiding rust near salt water.
Yep, checks all the boxes, seemingly. That's why people are drawn in. The marketing hits those key points fishermen look for.
So what's the catch then? Where does the roulette part come in?
Well, that's where the reality check hits hard. You look past the specs, dive into actual user reviews,
Okay.
and you find this pattern. Consistent quality control issues.
Mhm.
It's not just one or two bad apples. It seems widespread, makes buying one feel, well, like a gamble.
A gamble how?
Mm.
What kind of specific problems are we seeing pop up again and again?
Oh, it's quite a list. You hear about loose bolts carts literally starting to fall apart mid-trip, like a bad IKEA project on wheels.
Seriously,
Yeah,
that sounds dangerous.
it can be. Then there are the wheels. Major issues. Deflating constantly, sometimes detaching completely.
The wheels coming off.
Yeah. And on some models, people report needing to add spacers to the back wheels just to make them track properly. Suggests, maybe the engineering wasn't quite dialed in.
So basic assembly and function are sometimes flawed right out of the box.
Seems that way. And the tires themselves, even the balloon ones, reports of thin casings, they puncture easily, especially when you actually load the cart up near its supposed capacity.
Which defeats the whole heavy-duty selling point.
Completely. Plus, people complain about fiddly, unnecessarily complicated assembly.
Right.
And maybe the most concerning structural issue on some designs: plastic rod holders being used as actual vertical supports, connecting the upper and lower frames.
Wait, plastic rod holders as load-bearing parts?
It sounds crazy, I know. Like using spaghetti to hold up a bridge. It points to some questionable design choices likely to cut costs.
That does sound like peak cost-cutting absurdity, as you put it.
And it gets better. They sometimes market stainless steel bolts as an upgrade.
An upgrade, shouldn't they be standard for outdoor gear?
You'd think. And often, with the balloon tire models, they include a pump that's frequently defective.
Oh, come on.
So you buy the cart, then you have to immediately buy a working pump just to use it as intended. It's revealing.
It really is. Does Vevor know about this? Are they trying to fix it?
Well, they seem aware, at least partially. Newer models sometimes claim upgraded hardware or improved wheel attachments.
Oh.
But you still see recent reviews mentioning the exact same problems: loose bolts, wheel failures, assembly headaches. It's like the upgrades aren't really addressing the root causes, or maybe the quality control just isn't catching the faulty units.
So the upgrades might just be marketing points rather than real fixes sometimes.
It's hard to say for sure, but the persistent issues suggest the core problem, inconsistent manufacturing or quality control, hasn't been solved across the board.
Which brings us back to the core dilemma for you, the listener.
Exactly. Buying Vevor isn't just buying a cart. It feels like you're gambling, just with, extra steps involved.
You might get lucky.
You might. You could get a unit that works perfectly for years. Those definitely exist. The aluminum is often genuinely good, corrosion resistant. The balloon tires, when they hold air and stay attached, do work well on sand.
And the load capacity ratings are generally accurate.
Usually, yes. If the cart holds together, it can often hold the weight.
But the flip side?
The flip side is you get one that basically disintegrates on its first or second outing.
What about the warranty?
There is a warranty, but remember, it's an international company. Trying to get replacement parts shipped, dealing with customer service. Users report it's often, let's say, Less enjoyable than untangling a massive fishing line snarl in high winds.
Right, a potential headache you didn't sign up for.
A big one.
Okay, so let's boil this down. What's the practical takeaway here?
It's nuanced. If you need something absolutely reliable for frequent, heavy use, maybe serious tournament fishing or long beach treks,
Yeah.
you should probably invest more upfront in an established brand known for consistent quality. Pay once, cry once, maybe.
Okay. But if you're just an occasional user,
If you're hauling lighter loads, maybe just a few times a year, and crucially, if you're willing to potentially tinker, tighten bolts, maybe even return a faulty unit for an exchange.
if you're willing to do some troubleshooting.
Exactly. Then a Vevor cart might offer decent value for the price if you get a good one. You're kind of acting as the final quality check yourself.
So this deep dive really highlights how, even with great specs on paper, that final quality control step can sometimes feel, well, optional.
Like those gym memberships in January, yeah, it might be there, but maybe not consistently applied.
It leaves you, the listener, with a final thought, I suppose.
I think so. In a market flooded with choices, how much extra work potentially are you willing to put in just to save some money up front?
And what's the real cost if that gamble doesn't pay off when you're halfway down the beach with broken gear?
That's the question.